Well, hi everyone. My name is Sabrina. I am going to talk a little bit about myself first. So I just graduated with a bachelor's in animal science and pre-vet medicine. I've always wanted to become a veterinarian, but right before graduating, I started exploring research. And that's how I ended up at Charleston State University with the Bridging the Gap program. And currently, I'm in my first year of DVM here in Canada. So the program was in Stephenville, Texas at Charleston State University under the mentorship of Dr. Jessica Leatherwood. And some personal changes were that I gained a lot of confidence, especially when leading horses. They are very powerful, and you definitely have to have confidence when leading them. I became I gained a lot of adaptability skills and became aware of animal welfare. I always knew that I wanted to be an advocate of animal welfare, but didn't really know how. And this program definitely made me more aware of how to treat horses. And by educating myself, I was also able to, or am able to educate others. And I'm here with my research partner. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, and I gained a lot of collaborative skills. I'm usually a kind of a perfectionist that likes to do everything because I think that I can do it better. But by working with others, I got to have other perspectives and a better outcome of the project. Also, we did not just collaborate with the animal science department at Charlton State. We also worked with the neuroscience department and the engineering department. So that was really cool to see other perspectives. I also gained a lot of knowledge with research methods and the importance of statistics, and also gained skills on literature review. So I'm going to be talking about our project, which was exploring the use of surface electroencephalography and the identification of lameness in mature horses, which is basically utilizing a device, which is this one right here, to be able to detect lameness. Lameness is a clinical sign that may affect horses from all ages or all kinds of breeds. It is an abnormal gait, often caused by pain, and the current gold standard for measuring it is the American Association of Equine Practitioners lameness scale. It is quite subjective as it's a human evaluating the horse, and it depends on the experience that person has to be able to detect the lameness. And it also depends on not just the subjectiveness, but we also wanted to find out if we could find a tool to detect lameness earlier and avoid chronic cases. So that's where surface EEG comes in. It's potentially measures the wavelengths or different frequencies emitted by the brain, and high frequency bands, when seen in a resting horse, could potentially indicate pain, and this tool has been used in other species. We also use blood biomarkers. In my case, I studied substance P, which is a neuropeptide linked to pain, and we just wanted to know if there was a correlation between the surface EEG bands and the blood biomarker. So the objectives basically were to determine if there was an effect of time while of the conducting a lameness evaluation on a substance P, which is the blood biomarker, and the frequency bands of the EEG. So here we place the cap on a standard position for all horses. Then we process the frequencies and filtered them to divide them into the 5 different kinds of bands. So high frequency bands would be from gamma to alpha, and low frequency bands will be from theta to delta. A resting horse would show only theta and delta, and a horse that is more active would show high frequency bands. So again, if you see high frequency bands on a horse that is resting, that could be indicative of pain. This is the process of taking the substance P sample from the serum, and this is the lameness test that was done in between of pre and post samples. So some key findings were that there was no effect of time on substance P. And we found a negative relationship between age and substance P, and that is accurate with other literature. As you age, substance P lowers. And there was a moderate to strong relationship between age and lameness, and no relationship between substance P and lameness, and no effect of time on the frequency bands. So, elements for future career, I gained a lot of networking skills, built up my community all throughout the US. We flew to North Dakota, also not just stayed in Stephenville, but we also helped with projects up in Amarillo, Texas, and also down to College Station. I gained a lot of skills for literature review and also equine and hands-on exposure that boosted up my horsemanship skills and became more aware of the animal welfare and ethical considerations. So thank you to my amazing mentor, Dr. Jessica Leatherwood, my partner, Jesus Cortez, and everyone involved in this project. Thank you.